I feel the waves cut through.
Guys, I'm so excited. I can finally see my skin underneath the flakes, and my right side seems to be improving a bit faster than my other side. Like, look at this. And here as well. And you can see on this side, like, you can see the flakes are like ready to fall off. I'm so excited. Hopefully I'll have less flakes in the next few weeks. I feel like when you have a lot of flakes, it's hard to go out without hiding it because people will freak out. I know I shouldn't worry too much about what other people think, but it is a bit scary to go out with a flaky skin because people will, like, I guess it draws a lot of attention to it. But once the flakes fall off, I feel comfortable to go out. So yeah, I really hope that in the next few weeks it will improve, especially because my friend's coming down to Sydney from overseas and I'm gonna see her, and hopefully if my skin is better enough, we'll go out for lunch. But if not, she can just come over to mine. And then I've also got an event to attend, and my cousin from Japan, he's coming over to Sydney in the following week after the event, so in like 3 weeks. So like everything is happening in the next 2-3 weeks, and I really hope that my skin will do well and improve. Hello, so it's Sunday today and I'm going to my friend's baby shower. My boyfriend's coming along with me, but I'm feeling a little bit anxious because it's been so long since I've gone to any social event, and there's other people coming too. There's like 10 people coming and I'm not like close to everyone, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit anxious, but my skin's doing really well, so I thought it'll be nice to go out and socialize a bit. So I'm gonna be wearing my hat, of course. I will most probably wear a mask like that. And yeah, I hopped in the Dead Sea Salt bath this morning and my skin's feeling good. I did the red light therapy. So I've been doing this routine, I guess. So after I hop out of the Dead Sea Salt bath, I go upstairs and do the red light therapy because I don't like to put my clothes on straight after I hop out of the bath because my skin's still like kind of like wet and it's hot, like it has that moisture on my skin, so I wanted to let it air dry before I put any clothes on. So I figured that that's a good time to do the red light therapy because I do it without my clothes on, right? Because apparently just like sunlight, clothing can prevent the light from like penetrating. So I do it without my clothes on, so I figured that after I hop out of the bath I can just do the red light therapy. I do 10 minutes on the front and 10 minutes at the back, and yeah, it works really well. I've been sharing on social media that my skin's doing really well, and everyone's like, oh, what did you do, and like, what have you been doing? Honestly, there's not, like, with TSW it's hard to tell like what exactly is working because you're doing a lot of things all together. And what I've been doing differently is the Dead Sea Salt bath that I started, I think it would be a month by now, but the Dead Sea Salt bath and the red light therapy, which I've been doing since 2.5 weeks ago, and also what else? I think that's it. Those are the two things I've introduced recently, and along with that I've been like eating well and sunbathing a little bit when the sun's out. And also I think my skin's just naturally coming out of a flare, so all that put together I think it's doing what it's supposed to do. And one thing I wanted to say, there's a good way to tell if something's working or not, well at least for me, is if I do something like, for example, the Dead Sea Salt bath, And obviously I won't see any improvements after just one bath. And you may think, oh, it's not working. But if your skin's not getting worse after that, after what you've tried, then keep doing it, because it takes time to show results. And if it's not making your skin worse, then it's worth giving it a try, and just keep doing it, because you will start seeing results, and results don't happen overnight.
Gluten-free there. And when does that stop? When are you planning to stop that? No, never?
I'm gonna like slowly reintroduce it.
You're gonna die a gluten-free person? Yeah, she loves it. What's that?
Hey everyone, today marks month 5 of TSW and no moisture treatment, I guess. Just letting you know that I have removed the words no moisture treatment in this title and the one before, just because I have started doing dead sea salt baths and it's not in the no moisture treatment protocol. And although I'm still not using any moisturizers or any products, I didn't want to give you guys the wrong message. And yeah, so please be advised that I am still cutting out any moisturizers products, but it's not technically no moisture treatment because I am taking the baths. Yeah, so it's month 5 and I finally got out of the progress plateau that I hit like 2 months ago and got out in like a month. So I have been seeing improvements finally, and you can see that it's slowly starting to show the skin underneath the flakes. It is still pretty flaky here and it still gets itchy at night, so sometimes I rub it and it weeps, but nothing compared to like a month ago. And my neck and this area here gets really itchy at night, so I try so hard not to scratch it, but it's hard to not. And let me lower this camera, let's see. And my arms have been doing really well. It's less red and less flaky overall. These are my hands. My fingers get really itchy sometimes, but they're not that bad. And my stomach's doing okay. And my back's doing fine. So my legs, I scratched a little bit last night, so I have like bits of like scratches, and this is how my creases look like. Yeah, so my eyebrows are still falling out, but like I explained in my previous video, I think it was, eyebrows have a cycle of like growth, and everyone's eyebrows fall out. It's just that each strand of the eyebrow has a different growth cycle, and when some falls out you don't really realize it because the other ones are there, and then when they grow back the other ones fall out. So it's like a constant cycle, so it's completely normal for them to fall out. But because I lost them all at the same time because of TSW, they now are on the same cycle of growth, so they fall out at the same time, they regrow at the same time. And a girl that went through TSW said that it took her about a year for them to have different cycles, and I'm just waiting for them to slowly have different cycles. So yeah, what else? My sleeps have been pretty good. After I had that huge nap I told you guys about, I have been trying to go to bed pretty early. Since I started sleeping early, I've been able to wake up around 8:30 in the morning, so that's really good and I'm really happy with that. My hair isn't falling out as much anymore. My mum noticed that when she was washing my hair the other day, and she said like a month or two ago a bunch of my hair would fall out every time she washed my hair, but that doesn't happen anymore, so I'm really happy with that. And you can see these baby hairs growing back. They go a bit crazy because they're too short to stay down, but I'm really happy with that. That's about it. So that was my month 5 skin update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate all your support, love, and the comments I get. I read them all and they're so heartwarming, and literally they get me through the tough times. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.